Hello everyone, welcome to Business School 101. With AI transforming industries at lightning speed, it's easy to think no job is safe. But that's not entirely true. While many routine and data-heavy roles are being automated, there are still jobs where human judgment, emotion, creativity, or physical presence matter deeply. In this video, we'll explore 10 jobs that are difficult, if not impossible, for AI to fully replace, backed by real-world data and expert analysis. Let's dive in. Number 1. Healthcare professionals. Doctors, nurses, surgeons, and therapists are among the most irreplaceable roles in society because their work blends technical knowledge with human empathy, moral judgment, and real-time physical care. While AI has made significant advances in diagnostics, such as interpreting medical imaging or flagging potential illnesses in patient records, it still falls short in areas that require touch, compassion, and patient trust. A 2023 McKinsey report confirms that healthcare jobs involving direct human interaction, like nursing and elder care, are among the least susceptible to automation. Even the most advanced AI can't replace a nurse comforting a grieving family or a surgeon adapting mid-operation to unexpected complications. Number 2. Teachers and educators. Teaching is far more than just delivering facts or grading tests. It involves mentoring, motivating, and adapting to a diverse group of students with different emotional and learning needs. AI can certainly assist in lesson planning or provide personalized tutoring through adaptive learning platforms, but it lacks the emotional intelligence required to read a classroom, respond to confusion or anxiety, or spark genuine intellectual curiosity. According to UNESCO, key elements of effective education, like inspiration, encouragement, and moral development, are inherently human traits. A human teacher, not an algorithm, builds lifelong learners and shapes character. Number 3. Mental health professionals. Mental health care requires a deep understanding of emotions, trauma, and human behavior, something AI cannot fully grasp. While AI-powered chatbots like Woebot can offer surface-level cognitive behavioral therapy and help triage support, they fall short in establishing trust or responding to complex, emotionally charged situations. According to the American Psychological Association, the success of therapy is largely determined by the relationship between therapist and client, built through empathy, patience, and attentive listening. Machines can simulate dialogue, but they cannot truly understand pain, guilt, or hope in the way a trained human therapist can. Number 4. Creative professionals. Writers, musicians, filmmakers, and visual artists are driven by personal experience, cultural awareness, and emotional depth. Those are areas where AI can imitate but not innovate. Generative AI models can produce artwork or write stories, but they do so based on existing patterns, lacking the original intent or lived experience that gives art its meaning. The New York Times reports that AI-generated creative works often miss the human spark that makes audiences feel something deeply. True creativity involves risk, contradiction, and vision, qualities rooted in consciousness and self-awareness, not data sets. Number 5. Skilled trade workers. Electricians, plumbers, carpenters, and auto mechanics perform hands-on, unpredictable tasks in diverse physical environments, making them especially hard to automate. While robots excel in controlled factory settings, they struggle with the fine motor skills, improvisation, and situational judgment required in homes, buildings, and outdoor sites. According to the World Economic Forum, skilled trades are expected to remain resilient to AI disruption for decades. A plumber navigating old, undocumented piping or an electrician diagnosing a power fault during a storm simply can't be replaced by a robot, not because the task is too complex, but because it's too human in its variability. Number 6. Scientists and researchers. AI is exceptional at processing data and identifying patterns, but scientific discovery often stems from curiosity, intuition, and imaginative thinking, traits that AI lacks. While algorithms can support researchers in data analysis or simulation, the formation of groundbreaking hypotheses still relies on human minds willing to take intellectual risks. Experts at MIT note that major scientific breakthroughs often come from asking unconventional questions that fall outside established logic. As Albert Einstein once did with his thought experiments, great scientists go beyond data, they venture into ideas, wonder, and philosophical reasoning, which AI cannot replicate. Number 7. Emergency responders. Firefighters, paramedics, EMTs, and disaster response teams operate in high-stakes environments that demand quick thinking, emotional control, and courageous action. AI can certainly aid in dispatch, logistics, and even robotics for search and rescue missions, but it cannot replace the judgment and bravery required on the ground. For example, a firefighter choosing to enter a collapsing structure or an EMT making a life-saving call on-site must make rapid, intuitive decisions based on complex visual, auditory, and emotional cues. According to Johns Hopkins researchers, such unpredictable, real-world environments remain firmly beyond the reach of today's AI systems. Number 8. Senior leaders and executives. Leadership, particularly at the executive level, involves managing ambiguity, making ethical decisions, motivating people, and responding strategically under pressure. While AI tools can provide valuable data analytics and scenario modeling, the ultimate decision-making, especially during crises or ethical dilemmas, requires a uniquely human blend of vision, accountability, and emotional intelligence. A Harvard Business Review article argues that CEOs and senior leaders must navigate the intangible aspects of business, stakeholder relationships, brand trust, and organizational culture. These are not problems of optimization, but of character and foresight, areas where AI has no foothold. Number 9. Social workers and community organizers. Social workers deal with people facing poverty, abuse, addiction, or mental illness situations that require compassion, cultural sensitivity, and real-time problem-solving. AI might help with scheduling or identifying resource matches, but it cannot form the deep personal connections necessary to build trust or advocate for vulnerable individuals. Community work also demands understanding of local norms, histories, and power structures, elements that AI cannot interpret or respond to appropriately. According to the National Association of Social Workers, automation can assist the work, but not replace the human relationships at the core of this profession. Number 10. Entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship is inherently human. It thrives on vision, creativity, resilience, and risk-taking, all of which are far beyond AI's capacity. While AI can assist entrepreneurs with market research, branding, or financial forecasting, it cannot come up with a disruptive idea, test it in real-world settings, and pivot through failure. Entrepreneurs build emotional connections with customers, inspire teams, and navigate uncertainty with gut instincts and bold bets. The Kauffman Foundation emphasizes that successful startups depend not just on business acumen, but on personal traits like grit, empathy, and storytelling, qualities that make entrepreneurs uniquely irreplaceable in the AI age. Conclusion: the human edge. To wrap it up, while AI is reshaping the workplace, it can't replace what makes us uniquely human: empathy, creativity, judgment, and courage. Jobs that depend on these traits will continue to thrive. So instead of fearing the future, let's focus on what AI can't do and lean into our human strengths. That's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching and see you next time.